Thank you, Faculty Senate President Pierce. Ms. Bailee Bailey is your class speaker. The Provost Selection Committee chose Bailee for this honor from a group of outstanding candidates nominated by our academic programs. From an early age, Bailee has loved to build things. As a child growing up in Bellingham, Bailee had more fun helping her grandpa build the doll house than she actually had playing with it when it was done. And working with her father, she enjoyed, as he an engineer, fixing things around the house, building a tree house, even patching a roof. Those early inclinations continue today. The valedictorian of her Squalicum High School class, Bailee has been active in Engineers Without Borders and helped design a gravity-powered laundry station for a small rural community in Guatemala. And as an intern at Index Sensors and Controls in Stanwood, she worked on the production line and redesigned the factory's work area to improve efficiency and sustainability. After graduating today with a major in manufacturing engineering technology and a minor in mathematics, Bailee hopes to continue working with Index Sensors, this time as a company moves to Bellingham. Please welcome your class speaker, Bailee Bailey.
That is my real name, by the way. You can laugh. President Shepard, Dean Norman, Board of Trustees, I want to thank you for inviting me to speak today. It's a tremendous honor. I'm honored to speak in front of my family, friends, fellow graduates, and WWU faculty and staff. I would like to congratulate all the students here for completing their degrees. It's a tremendous accomplishment, and we should all be very proud of what we put forth to get here today. When I found out I was going to be the student speaker, my first thought was to be really excited. My second thought was panic. I'm a nerdy engineer. I do numbers, not words, so as you can imagine, the thought of writing a speech was a little bit daunting. I wanted to start with a story, an example of my time at Western. I recently participated in the Pinewood Derby fundraiser for Make-A-Wish Foundation. For those of you who don't know what Pinewood Derby is, it's a tradition of Boy Scouts America that involves racing a homemade wooden car down an inclined track. I went into this race with the intention of doing it for fun and for the cause. Halfway through making the car, however, I changed my focus a bit. I started to get pretty competitive and decided to go all out on the design. I was kind of taking a risk because I didn't have a lot of time, and if I did mess it up, it was the only block of wood that I had, so I had to be careful. I cut the shape out on the bandsaw, making sure that it was symmetrical and aerodynamic and all the things that engineers usually think about. The result was a car that looked pretty rad, to be honest. I even painted flames on the side of it with my nail polish, just to fancy it up a bit. There were engineering students as well as some design students at the event, and my only thought was the worst thing that could happen was to lose to a design student. Unfortunately, there were worse possibilities. I raced a guy in the first round who had literally nailed a cucumber to a block of wood and put wheels on it. Don't know why. I lost in that round, not only to a design student, but a cucumber, which was really embarrassing. From that race, I learned that, one, it's good to think out of the box. Who would have thought a cucumber would win a race? And also that you have to take risks. I took a risk by making that car extra fancy and didn't win, but sometimes you lose and sometimes you win, and you never get anywhere in life without trying. So here's my point. Anne Quindlen said, it's so easy to exist instead of live. And with the state of the economy and the lack of jobs, by the way, a terrible timing on our parts, right? I'm sure most of us are gonna go out and try to get a job, just any job. That's what everyone else is doing. But I challenge you all to be different. Let's go out and reach for something higher. Let's find what we love and fight hard to get it. Don't just get a job. Don't just exist. Live. Finally, let's not be afraid to make mistakes and take risks. It's how we learn, it's how we get what we want out of life. And don't be upset if you lose to a cucumber every once in a while. It's bound to happen. So don't just exist, live. Thank you.
I'm going to remember that cucumber. Thank you, Bailee.